A mother walks into court expecting a straightforward child support hearing, but nothing about this case stays simple for long. Before the judge can even get through the basics, unexpected revelations start pouring out. There's a former mentor, a baby on the way, and a father who insists he's a coach, a trainer, and certainly not dishonest. Then the mother says something that instantly changes the atmosphere in the courtroom. "I still love him." From that moment on, it becomes clear this case is about far more than finances. And when the judge hears the details of how these parents handle exchanges, including one involving a window, the situation takes another surprising turn. What starts as a support dispute quickly becomes a story about heartbreak, responsibility, and a judge trying to keep two emotional parents focused long enough to reach a meaningful decision.
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Unfortunately, I'm so sorry to waste your time, my time. I just want child support for my baby.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, you're not really wasting my time. I have to be here.
Yeah.
So.
Well.
And this is what we do. That's what court is for. You want child support? How old is your baby?
My baby is 2 years old.
Okay. In 2 years, has dad provided anything?
He ain't did nothing. He ain't gave me a $2 bill.
Okay.
Nothing. My son, all he wants is a relationship with his father. He don't even want dad. And I told you, like, we could just talk this through, but...
Well, address me. Don't address him. I'll get what I need out of him in just a few minutes as soon as you're done.
I'm sorry.
So what's the situation?
So I'm new here. I bartend on the weekends. I work for a retail company.
Okay.
I don't make much. I make $40,000 a year, 20 from the bartending, 20 from the retail. And we met at the bar. And he liked the bartender. So that's how we got started. And I thought things was good. My mentor, I thought me and her was close, and she was trying to get to my man, and that's what happened. So, and
how long did y'all date? Y'all have a dating relationship?
Yeah, well, I thought we was dating. He said, "Nah, don't look at it like that. Let's just be cool. Let's be friends, but don't catch no feelings."
Hearing begins quietly, but the tension is already impossible to miss. The mother isn't simply frustrated. She's exhausted. Meanwhile, the father hasn't said much yet, but his silence speaks volumes. When the discussion turns to a $2 bill being given as support, it highlights just how uneven things have been over the past 2 years. That's not meaningful financial assistance. It's symbolic at best. The judge remains calm and composed, carefully listening while already recognizing that this case is likely to involve much more than child support calculations.
3 o'clock in the morning, and you showing up to my mama's house. And
how did I say that we have a 2-year-old?
What?
How did I say that we have a 2-year-old?
I don't know how you said anything. Excuse, I'm sorry. I'm just so flustered because we could have handled this outside. We didn't have to come to court.
We could.
Well, that's kind of what court is for.
Right.
Hold on, Miss Thomas. That's what court is for y'all to hash these issues out if you couldn't work it out on your own. So you all had a dating relationship, or what you presume to be a dating relationship.
Yeah.
You met at the bar. I mean, did y'all have some bad shots or something because the relationship didn't work?
It was a nice long shot at the time.
Well, you know what? I'm going to have to start doing better asking these questions. I'm going to have to start doing better. Yeah, no. I don't want to know what was going on in you all's relationship in terms of conception with the baby, okay? I'm just doing like a little recap. It might have a little pettiness in there, but it's like a little recap, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So y'all met at the bar?
Yeah.
And the baby is here, 2 years old. Dad doesn't want to have anything to do with the little boy.
No.
He doesn't take him anywhere?
And it was okay at first. We was talking. It wasn't until he got with my mentor.
Oh, okay.
To me, that's the big issue. Before she came into the picture, we was talking. It was fine. I'm like, okay, if you're not going
to... Was he visiting with the baby, taking the baby anywhere?
On Sundays, going to church.
Now, the history of the relationship starts coming into focus. They met at a bar. She believed they were building something serious. He warned her not to become emotionally attached. Fast forward, and they now share a 2-year-old child. Then come the stories of late-night visits and confusing timelines that leave even basic details difficult to follow. The mother appears overwhelmed trying to explain everything, and the situation feels less like a relationship story and more like a series of unexpected turns. Through it all, the judge remains patient, trying to sort through the emotional noise to find the facts that actually matter.
No weekends?
Nah.
Nothing during the week?
Nah.
I'm a football coach. He used to be at games with me.
Hold on, one second. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him?
Apparently, he and my mentor, they got a child on the way. And so that's the reason why he don't want to pay child support. And I ain't got nothing to do with all that.
Okay.
My baby was here first. So, like, yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him?
He the father and everything else. That's it.
Well, thank you for asking that. And please don't chew gum in here. Please do not chew gum in here.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So before we move over to him, is there any question that he is the dad?
Nope.
You all had DNA testing done?
Yep.
And he's the father.
Conceived.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's not an issue. Mm-hmm. So let me move over to him and see what's going on, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Well,
sir, what's going on?
Actually, I'm a football coach / physical trainer.
/ liar /
Excuse
manipulator.
Excuse you.
I have those.
Excuse you. You will not be disrespectful like that in here. We're not going to do any name calling. I definitely don't want you all to throw something at each other. Please do not do all of that.
No, she ain't gonna do that.
It's not necessary.
I ain't gonna do what?
She ain't that crazy.
Okay,
that's
well,
what
here's
you
the deal.
wanna believe, though.
Well, here's the deal.
This is where the emotional core of the case finally surfaces. The mentor, someone the mother once trusted, is now in a relationship with the father and expecting a child with him. It's a revelation that clearly explains much of the emotion that's been building throughout the hearing. Every response from the mother carries traces of hurt and betrayal. The judge works to maintain order, but it's obvious this dispute goes beyond financial support. When the father casually acknowledges paternity, it almost feels insignificant compared to everything else unfolding in the courtroom. Suddenly, the legal issue becomes the least dramatic part of the story.
You're not going to be crazy up in here, okay? The only person that can get crazy and say crazy stuff, which I'm not going to say anything that's just completely disrespectful, is me. I just need the facts.
Right.
So I can determine if child support needs to be paid and what the amount is going to be, all right? So, go ahead.
Like I was saying, I'm a football coach / physical trainer.
All right.
She said I don't do anything for the child be with me, and he be going to football games, and as looking at his facial expressions, it seemed like he have fun. He meet other kids that love the same sport like he does. Mm-hmm. I have no problem paying child support, but every time we try to have a talk, it always switches to her
what?
Manager, because I go out with her manager. Let's put it out there.
Her manager?
Yeah.
Oh, she dates her manager?
No, I go out with her manager.
Oh, you go out? Oh, her former mentor?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At the bar.
I mean, you don't think that would cause like a little sore spot?
Just a little bit, just a snippet.
Well, I mean...
Stop instigating.
Well, I mean, people grow apart.
I mean, they do, but they don't grow to somebody's close friend or mentor.
That's all right. When you become my stepson, because I am with your daddy, then I don't want to hear none of that. All right? That's it.
Miss Thomas, that is it.
You see, there's no hostility on my side. Like I said, I have no problem.
Well, it shouldn't be on your side.
Right.
You living the life. You dated her. You all had a baby.
Yeah.
Her mentor, you started dating her. You all have a baby on the way. You living the life.
Yeah. Luxury.
We won't have any of those.
Huh?
That's about the 4th time, right?
Yeah, it really is getting annoying at this point. You know, I try not to dismiss people's cases.
Father finally gets an opportunity to explain his side, but the tension only increases. The mother immediately challenges his credibility, and the judge quickly steps in to keep the discussion respectful. As the details emerge, it's confirmed that he is in a relationship with the mentor, yet he seems genuinely confused about why that situation remains so painful for the mother. He describes it as two people simply moving on. The mother, however, is struggling to hide her emotions. At this point, the judge can clearly see that the real conflict isn't about child support. It's about unresolved feelings, broken trust, and two people who are still emotionally tied to a complicated past.
Every time I try to see my kid, it's the same thing. We have made it this far to court. She's saying we could have settled it outside of court, but every time we try to settle it.
That's because you got everybody in my business.
The topic, I let you in everybody's business?
What?
I let you in?
I put you in everybody's business? You, that helpful, and the helpful, everybody in my business.
You see how it's changing?
I ain't slept with them, I slept with you.
You see how it's changing from
here's the deal.
Child?
Yeah, well, today, you're going to be placed on child support, okay? And whenever you put someone on child support, it automatically gives rise to their rights, right? Their parental rights.
If she's not letting me see my child, why am I therefore paying child support?
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry.
That's the last time. Here's the reality of it. Once a court order is in place, it gives rise to your parental rights, which also includes visitation. If she chooses to violate the court order, then you'll have to come back to court on what's called an enforcement, right?
Okay.
And that's where you can ask the court to hold her in contempt for violating the court order.
Right.
So that's the benefit of having a court order, because there are certain rights and duties of you. There are certain rights and duties of her. One of your duties under the order is going to be to pay child support. All right. Now, how much do you make?
Around 6 figures. About 100,000 a year.
100,000. All right. What about health insurance? Who pays health insurance?
Me.
She does.
How much is health insurance?
About 150 a month.
Is that for the child only?
Yes.
All right. And you understand that you're going to reimburse that, right?
I don't. It's like she said, like she said at the beginning, I only be with my son on Saturday. That's when the games happen. I can't see my son either no time during the week.
No, you will.
Okay.
You will. It's standard that comes with a court order. Okay. So you'll be able to see your child. And I just want to make sure I'm clear. You need to make sure the child is turned over to him.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And I want to make sure I'm clear about something else, because he's in this new relationship. She can drop your son off and pick your son up.
Now, the judge shifts into educator mode. She carefully explains how child support affects parental rights, how visitation orders work, and what can happen when court orders aren't followed. Just when it seems the conversation is becoming more structured, allegations involving restraining orders and unusual encounters begin to surface. Stories involving surveillance, unexpected appearances, and even climbing through windows quickly grab the court's attention. The judge immediately redirects the discussion before anyone says something that could create even more legal problems. At this stage, the hearing feels like it's balancing between a serious legal proceeding and complete chaos.
As long as it's a competent adult, he can send anybody over there.
And Your Honor, I will begin a restraining order because the stalking me in bushes outside my house while I'm taking my kids to school in the morning. One-time thing?
No. What had happened was...
Shouldn't one time be enough?
Every time somebody started with what had happened was they getting ready to say something that's not true.
No. Well, yeah, because that's not true what he said.
She just agreed to it, right?
That's not what's true. No. What had happened was...
What had happened?
I was trying to drop our son off to him. The door was locked. And so... we can get through the window. The window is like...
get through the window.
He normally get through the window.
Get through the window? So you trying to break in his house?
No. We do this all the time.
Who is we?
Me None of this is true.
You know what? I'm going to stop you right there because I don't need you to incriminate yourself, sound like you a burglar.
So it's more than one person.
Yeah, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and place you on child support today. Outside of this child, do you have any other children?
No, ma'am.
You have a child on the way.
Yes.
Okay. So that is going to be 20% of your income. All right. Your gross, based on what the amount of money that you make, is $8,333. Mm-hmm. And then you have one child. So that is based on 20%. Let me see. 8,333. So we're just going to round that up to $8,400. Okay.
Okay.
So that would bring your net to $6,512.07. All right. And if we take that amount, I didn't say you were getting that amount.
That's number 6.
Based on that, child support would be $1,302 plus the reimbursement for the health insurance. It is $1,402.
Okay.
Okay. That's a month.
8.
Huh?
That's 8.
Well, we're done. So, is there any other questions that you have?
No further questions.
Okay. Do you have any other questions?
Good.
Why are you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
She just wanted the money in the first place.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you all are this.
Eventually, the focus returns to the numbers. The judge calculates support based on the father's income, addresses health insurance reimbursement, and arrives at a monthly obligation exceeding $1,300. For the mother, the ruling provides something she has been seeking for a long time: consistency and structure. The judge delivers the decision professionally and firmly, establishing clear expectations moving forward. Even though the emotional tension between these parents remains obvious, the court has now created boundaries designed to reduce conflict and provide stability for the child. The legal questions have been answered. The remaining question is whether both parents will respect the court's order and finally move forward.